Hi teachers, this video is to tell you how to create a classroom through your mobile in a quick and easier way, and how your students can submit work and how you can assign work. Now, when you are logging in, please ensure that you are getting three options: teach, create and edit. Now, if you're not getting the teach option, on top, on the right hand side, extreme right corner of your screen, you have a circle. Click on it. Click on settings and ensure under the general settings in your role setting, you have selected I am an educator. If it is not there, just click on the drop down and select I am an educator. For a student, the option is always I am a student. Once you are done, you all will be getting these three options. Now, as per some new releases, you will see that there is a find for subject and grade wise template. You can select your grades, you can select your subjects, and a lot of templates have been launched. So please explore that at your own convenience whenever you're getting time. There are certain curricular lesson bundles as per the Indian audience. There are CBSE, ICSE templates and many activities which I would request all of you to explore. Now, how to create a classroom. At the bottom, the only difference between a browser version and a mobile version is that in the browser version, when you are navigating through the home page, most of the options are coming on the left hand side panel, whereas in a mobile, in a native app like this, which I'm showing right now, you'll get all the options at the bottom. So click on classrooms, and once you do that, you will be getting an option to create a classroom. Now that's the first most important thing, that all of you have to begin by creating a classroom. That's the most important thing. So now you'll see that on top, again on the right hand side, there's a plus sign which says create. Click on that plus sign, and at the bottom you're getting two options: create class, create gallery. First, we are going to begin by selecting create a class. As a nomenclature of the class, it's good that you choose your subject. So for example, I'm just writing science, and then followed by assignment, and then maybe the month in which you are giving the assignment. I'm choosing April right now. Select a subject. You can select the subject as science. If you don't find your subject in the drop down, just select others. I'm selecting science, and after that, in select grade, if you are giving a generic science topic like something on recycling or any other topic which can be assigned to multiple classes, as in the case of a dance teacher, counselor teacher, teacher who's teaching value education, or the library classes. So you can select multiple sections by just clicking on that like this. In my case, I am just assigning the work, say, to grade 6 right now. Once I do that, I'm going to click on save, and you will see that the classroom has been created. Once the classroom has been created, so it's like a virtual classroom. Now you will begin assigning your work. How do you do that? On top, you get an option of create again. Now you'll see that we are in the classroom which says science assignment April. Click on plus create, and you will get the option at the bottom, create assignment, create gallery. And we don't have to do both, but first we'll begin with create assignment. We are going to click on create assignment, and then you will get an option, choose a project type or a template assigned to the class, share assignment links. Now I'm going to just give an assignment title. It's my science assignment, so I'm just writing science assignment 1, and in the instructions you can give any instructions you want. Now I'm right now giving an example of assigning the concept flashcard, so I'll just say complete the concept flashcard. Now this is what we all have done mostly. So in the due date, it's advisable that you select a due date at least, you can give them 15 to 20 days. Totally, it's your call. I'm just giving an example of till May 31st. I'm setting that date. Now here in the template section, it says choose project types or templates from your stuff. Now generally for grade 3rd to 8th, I've suggested that let's go with the flashcard, the concept flashcard, because these are young learners. So I'm just going to click on your stuff because that's what we did in today's session. So click on your stuff, and all you're supposed to do is please assign the flashcard. For example, I'm just assigning this particular first one that I did, that was on maglev trains, and I had asked a question that explained magnetic levitation. Of course, it's a higher grade topic, but you can also choose other flashcards. I think I also showed many other options as well, but as of now I'm just giving this option. I'll just click on upload, and you'll see that this particular flashcard has been selected, and now all I need to do is I just have to click on assign. Now before that, if you want to have the student view, you can click on student view, and you can see that this is how the assignment will look to the student, that your instructions, the assignment, all of that will come, and I'm just clicking on assign. That's done. Once you assign the assignment to the students, you are going to get an assignment link which you are going to share with the students, right? So this link is very, very important. Click on copy link, copy the assignment link, and then once that gets copied, all you need to do is you can share it in your Google Classroom, you can share it in your Teams Classroom. If not anything, you can just share it in any communication group that you have, and please proceed with the same. So this is how we do that, how we assign that, and this is the link that you can turn around to us as well. Now once that is done, what is the next thing? Again come back to your classroom, go back, and now here again click on plus, and now we are going to create the gallery link in which your students can submit and turn in their work, whatever you have assigned. So click on create gallery. This is an easier way, hence I am requesting all of you to begin with this. Now this is the gallery. In the gallery you can just edit the gallery if you want. You can use this editable pencil, and of course it's just an icon, and you can just say gallery, and since it's a science submission, you can write down science assignment, and you can talk about the gallery as well, and just click on save. Now how do you share this gallery link with your student? And it's very important, and it's very simple as well. On top, again on the right hand side, you will see that there is this small pen kind of a icon. Next to that there's an arrow, and next to that there's a circle with a plus sign. Click on that, and it says invite others. Click on invite others, and it's very important here that there's an option which says who has access. Click on that and just say anyone with the link can edit. This allows your students, okay, to submit everything here. So just copy this link, and you can just send your students this particular link where they can upload their work. How do they upload? It's very simple. Okay, once this link goes, this gallery will open exactly like this, and all they need to do is they just can click on add files, and in the add files they can browse from their stuff and proceed by adding their work. So it's pretty simple. When you click on add files, you can browse your own files, or students can add from your stuff. Your stuff is basically the folder in which all their Adobe Express activity gets saved. It's a personal folder in their Adobe Express user IDs, education user IDs. So I think these are the two links that all of you are supposed to share with me in the forms that I've shared with you. And yeah, that's as simple as that. Now the second question, that for grade 9 to 12th, what are we supposed to do? Simple. For grade 9, 10th and 11th, 12th, I've requested all of you to create a learning journal. Okay, you can ask your students to create and maintain one learning journal throughout the year. What is a learning journal? So let's proceed how to create first. So same steps again. Click on create assignment. This one is simpler. You just have to give assignment title. I'm just giving learning journal, and give the instructions. Now in that instructions, just write down create a learning journal on reflection of light and its laws. Now depending upon your subject, you can ask your students. If you're an English teacher, your learning journal might be different, your asks might be different. Similarly, chemistry teacher, English teacher, maths teacher, geography teacher, social studies, everyone will have their own questions. You can give more instructions, be more elaborate, okay, and all you need to do is same thing, due date. I'm just selecting a due date, set a due date. Now this is pretty simple. Here what you have to do is you have to go to project types, and when you click on project types, you will say that the project types pops up like this, and learning journal is already there. Okay, with this option of learning journal, just select that. It's a web page basically which the students have to create, and for grade 9, 10th, 11th, 12th, this is a single repository that they can make for the entire year. So for example, there's a grade 12 students of physics as a subject. He wants to maintain a learning journal. He can just maintain a learning journal for the month of same learning journal with same one web page link. What did you learn in April? Okay, I learned kinematics. These were the formulas, these were the mnemonics, these were key points to remember. In July, I studied, say, rotational motion. These are the mnemonics, these are the key points, these are points to remember. So this is a very handy journal. So for the internal assessments, when you are evaluating or looking at students' work, you can always, have a quick check on the learning journal which they are maintaining annually, and this really helps. So just click on next, and that's it, assign, and there you go. So a same assignment link will be generated, and repeat the same step. Okay, just copy this assignment link and repeat the same step and of creating a gallery where your students can submit their work to you. So that's it. All the best to all of you. Bye-bye. Thank you.